Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a tutorial on this look right here, so if you're interested in that, keep on watching. Hey guys, okay, so I already went ahead and primed my face off camera just because I forgot to film it, but we're just going to jump right in with my brows. As always, going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe and just filling in the front of my brows. Okay, just taking my NYX brow brush and my dip brow pomade in Taupe as well, and I'm just going to be filling my brows in as per usual. Wow. So the reason I went with more of a bold brow is because I'm going out tonight and it's I'm going to my friend's birthday party and she's renting like a limo and it's a whole thing, so I really wanted this look to be really bold. Next thing I'm going in with is my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer and just using that to carve up my brows and prime my lids as per usual. Okay, and of course going with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and a fluffy brush and setting that in place. Alright, now that you guys are all zoomed in, I'm going to be taking my Walmart brush for my first video ever. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember that video? Cringe. Anyways, I'm also going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. So the first shade I'm taking is the one right here, Warm Taupe, and I'm just going to be putting that in my crease. Okay, and then also bringing that on my outer corner as well. Alright, next shade I'm going in with is this one right here called Cypress Umber, and then I'm going to be using that on the same brush just to deepen up my crease a little bit. And I'm just using circular motions so that I can keep it pretty concentrated but also blend at the same time. Just bringing that in a little bit more as well just to give more definition to my eye. So this wasn't exactly turning out the way I wanted to, so I'm just going to dip into the Jaclyn Hill palette, taking the shade right here, Central Perk, and then using that to deepen up my eyes as well. It's not that I don't like the Modern Renaissance browns, but I just think that this one from the Jaclyn palette has a bit more of a warm tone. So I do enjoy that a little bit better, especially given the look that I'm going to be doing. The one thing about the Jaclyn palette I really wish it had is a shade like the Modern Renaissance Tempera. So like, give me a second. So like this one right here, just because I really do miss that in the Jaclyn palette. And I feel like it would just be completely perfect if it had that. I mean, it has these, the lighter shades at the top. Let me show you. Like it has the two lighter shades up here, but they have some shimmer to them. So that is the one thing I'm missing when I dip into the palette. But other than that, it's literally sheer perfection. So I'm going to be doing a relatively matte look today. I'm just going back into my Modern Renaissance palette and taking the shade Tempera. And then I'm going to be putting that under my brow bone and on my lid as well. So just taking it on a flat brush and just putting that right under my brow bone. And I like to bring it under my brow just a little bit and then sort of blend it, because this sort of cleans up anything in case you brought your color too high. So that is why I love this like beautiful bone white shade. And then I'm just going to be taking a clean blending brush and just buffing out those two colors and making sure that there are no harsh lines. Okay, also dipping into Tempera and then just putting that on my lid. This will really brighten up everything. I like to bring it right into the inner corner and then kind of fan it out onto the rest of my lid. I love the Anastasia shadows. They're so pigmented. Like the fact that this is covering up all that brown is like insane. Okay, now going in with that first blending brush and then just deepening up that crease again, but I'm not putting any more product on the brush, just using what I already had. So instead of a matte look, you could also put a shimmer where I'm putting this matte, but I just wanted to keep this relatively flat. But you can obviously do whatever you want. That's the best thing about makeup. It has no rules, so it's all up to you. Guys, it's snowing here and it's so pretty. I want to show you. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to show you. Like, look how pretty that is, you guys. Sorry, I'm back. I just got really distracted. So I'm just going to dip into this shade right here called Chip. And I'm going to kind of make this a little bit more intense. You can use a smaller blending brush for this step. I'm just using the same one because my other ones are sort of dirty right now. Okay, I'm just repeating the step under my brows because I added a little bit more of a darker color, so I don't want it to look too scary. Okay, and then taking that same clean blending brush and then just buffing that out. Okay, I'm also just taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper and lining my eyes. Now I'm just also going to curl my lashes, throw in some Lash Paradise, as well as these Ardell Soft Touch 162 lashes. I did these in a video not too long ago. I think it was my Jaclyn Hill palette Get Ready With Me, if you want to go check that out. And I really like them. So I'm going to throw those on and then I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So now that the lashes are on, I'm going to just go ahead and go in with the foundation. I've already primed my face off camera. So after my foundation review of Flashback Mary, I went ahead and went to the drugstore and got my proper shade. So I'm going to be mixing them with my MAC Strobe Cream and then just doing my foundation. So just going in with probably 3 pumps on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to be mixing that together with my strobe cream. There. That's pretty decent. Okay, and then just blending all that in with my Beauty Blender. Wow, what? Foundation that actually matches me? Don't know what that is. This is like a thicker foundation than I remember. This is drying a lot faster than I remember it. Like, it's getting harder to blend out. Maybe that's because I mixed it in with the strobe cream? But I don't know. Like, it's drying really fast now. So I'm just going to do another half pump on the back of my hand and then finish off my face. Ooh, and it oxidized. Interesting. So I know it's drying fast, but I do stick by my original statement that it is really full coverage and it actually does blend out really nice no matter how fast it dries. But you do just have to work quickly, that's all. Alright guys, foundation is all done. Now we're going to go in with concealer, keeping it in the Maybelline family. I'm going in with my Instant Age Rewind concealer in Ivory, and then just doing all the high points on my face. I really don't like how you have to twist it. Like, that's one thing I would change, but the actual formula is really good. So for this, I do like to stamp it on because I find when I've been like dragging it, it's been moving my foundation underneath. So I am just stamping it on my face. And for this look, it's really important that you cancel out all the other like purple tones under your eyes, because otherwise it can look like you got like punched in the eye. I do still really love the formula of this concealer. Like, it's so good. Very full coverage and it blends out so nice, guys. And you can see, like, even though the foundation is completely dried down, the concealer is still blending into it so nicely. Which is like a lot to ask given that it's a drugstore concealer. So I'm just going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and set my under eye before it creases. So now I think I'm going to go in with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula and my contour brush and then just carve out my cheekbones. The one thing I really love about this bronzer is it has like a little mirror. Oh, it's so handy. I forgot to mention that the foundation was a really matte finish, so I didn't set the rest of it with powder just because I don't want to be too matte, and it dried really fast, so you don't really need to set it unless you have super oily skin, which I don't. I have combo dry skin. Okay, so just going in with my L'Oreal Visible Lift blush in Nude Lift, and I just want to make a correction. I said like a putty, but it's actually creamed powder. I just didn't know what the word for it was. So I'm just going with that again and just using on the tip of my finger and blending that right in. So now I'm just going to take my big fluffy brush and then wipe off all that and also blend these out. Okay, and then just taking this pencil brush by Carol Baker, and I'm just going to use Cypress Umber from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and smoke that out on my lower lash line. Okay, and then just taking that clean blending brush that I used for my eyes and then fluffing that out. Guys, I'm actually in love with this eye look. Like, it's kind of insane. So now I'm just going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder again and baking under my contour. I don't want my contour to be too harsh, so I'm just going to take my big fluffy brush and blend that. Just going in with my Morphe M510 and some Fix Plus, spraying the brush, and then going into MAC Soft and Gentle and putting that on my cheeks. Okay, and then taking my big fluffy brush again, blending that out. And I'm just going to be doing another extra step because it's a little bit more glam than usual. I'm going to be taking my Ofra Glazed Donut highlight and just putting it on the highest points of the highlight that I already did, if that makes any sense. Ooh, wow, that's intense. Okay, and then going in for the last time with my big fluffy brush and blending that out as well. Okay, I'm just going to throw some mascara on my bottom lashes as well and then pop on some setting spray and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I just went ahead and threw on some tinted lip balm and a lip liner, and I threw on the Avon lip liner in chocolate and my Burt's Bees lip balm in honeysuckle, and you can see this in my The Purge video, which I will link like here. Alright you guys, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed filming it. Please leave a comment down below saying what you would like to see next, and hit like and subscribe as well. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!